In today's video by Techniques of Martial Arts, we're diving deep into Bruce Lee's secret defensive footwork that made him a ghost in combat. Learn this, and you might never get hit again. Stick around to the very end, because we'll break down the exact drills Bruce Lee used to turn his legs into his first line of defense. Let's get started. Section 1, The Myth of Bruce Lee's Invincibility, 0:30 to 4 o'clock. Narrator. Bruce Lee wasn't a superhero. He bled, he bruised, but here's the truth, he rarely got hit clean. How? Was it superhuman reflexes? A sixth sense? Nope. It was timing, distance control, and precise footwork. His ability to read an opponent and shift his position before the attack landed, that's what made him so difficult to touch. This wasn't luck. This was trained skill. Bruce once said, "The essence of fighting is the art of moving." He wasn't just fast with his hands, his feet were faster. If you want to defend like Bruce, you don't start with punches. You start from the ground, your feet. Section 2, The Foundation of Bruce Lee's Footwork, 4 to 8 o'clock. Narrator. Let's go back to the beginning, where Bruce learned his fundamentals. He studied Wing Chun, where close-range combat was the focus. But he quickly realized that rigid stances and flat-footed movement had limits in a real fight. So, he adapted. He evolved. He studied fencing, especially the footwork of fencers. Why? Because fencers don't take hits, they avoid them through perfect timing, control of distance, and fluid retreat and advance movement. He combined the best of boxing, fencing, Wing Chun, and street fighting into his philosophy, Jeet Kune. One of its core principles? Intercepting fists must follow intercepting feet. Before his hands moved, his feet had already created the angle, the distance, and the advantage. Section 3, The Key Concept, Economy of Motion, 8 to 12 o'clock. Narrator. Bruce wasn't flashy just to impress. He believed in economy of motion. Every step, every slide, every pivot had purpose. No wasted movements. No fancy footwork for the sake of show. He kept his stance narrow, mobile, and always ready to move. Let's break it down. He didn't cross his feet. Ever. That's a recipe for disaster in a fight. He always stayed on the balls of his feet, ready to spring backward or to the side. He used what he called sliding footwork. Quiet, smooth, and fast. Not bouncing like a boxer, but gliding like a predator. This footwork was designed to keep him just outside the opponent's range, close enough to strike, far enough to escape. He called this perfect range, the fighting measure. Section 4, The Half-Step Retreat, Bruce's Invisible Defense, 12 to 1600 hours. Narrator. One of Bruce's most lethal defensive tools was the half-step retreat. It's not a full step back. It's just a slight slide, a few inches. Why? Because most attacks are aimed based on where you were a fraction of a second ago. By the time the punch or kick reaches, you're already go.